Smriti Mandhana, born July 18, 1996, is an Indian international cricketer who serves as the vice-captain of the national team. She is fourth on the list of most international centuries in women's cricket. Mandhana plays for Royal Challengers Bangalore in the Women's Premier League, WPL, and represents Maharashtra in domestic cricket. She has won 4 ICC awards, including Cricketer of the Year and ODI Cricketer of the Year. In June 2018, the BCCI honored her as the best women's international cricketer during its annual awards. Later that year, in December, the ICC awarded her the Rachel Heyhoe-Flint Award for the Best Female Cricketer of the Year. In December 2021, she was nominated for both the ICC Women's T20 Player of the Year and Cricketer of the Year, alongside Tammy Beaumont, Lizelle Lee, and Gabby Lewis. In 2022, she again received the Rachel Heyhoe-Flint Award, and in 2025, she won the ICC ODI Cricketer of the Year award. Early life. Mandhana was born on July 18, 1996 in Mumbai, Maharashtra, to Smita and Srinivas Mandhana, in a Marwari Hindu family. Her father worked as a chemical distributor, while her mother was a homemaker. When she was 2 years old, the family moved to Madhavnagar, a suburb of Sangli, where she completed her schooling. She later attended Chintaman Rao College of Commerce in Sangli. Both her father and her brother Shravan, now a bank manager, played cricket at the district level. Watching her brother play in Maharashtra's under-16 tournaments inspired her to take up the sport. By age 9, she had been selected for Maharashtra's under-15 team, and by 11, for the under-19 team. Personal life. Mandhana has been in a relationship with music composer-filmmaker Palash Muchal since 2019. Early career. Mandhana's first major breakthrough came in October 2013 when she became the first Indian woman to score a double hundred in a one-day game, scoring an unbeaten 224 off 150 balls for Maharashtra against Gujarat in the West Zone under-19 tournament. In the 2016 Challenger Trophy, she scored 3 half-centuries for India Red in as many matches. She helped her team win the final with an unbeaten 62 off 82 balls against India Blue, finishing as the tournament's top scorer with 192 runs. Franchise career. WBBL, KSL, The 100, 2016, present. In 2016, Mandhana signed a 1-year deal with Brisbane Heat for the Women's Big Bash League, WBBL, becoming one of the first Indian women to play in the league, alongside Harmanpreet Kaur. However, during a match in January 2017, she suffered a knee injury while fielding and was ruled out of the remainder of the tournament, having scored 89 runs in 12 innings. In 2018, she signed with Kia Super League champions Western Storm, becoming the first Indian to play in the league. Later that year, she joined Hobart Hurricanes for the 2018-19 WBBL season. In 2021, she played for Southern Brave in the inaugural season of the 100, scoring 167 runs in 7 matches before leaving for India's tour of Australia. In September 2021, she joined Sydney Thunder for the 2021-22 WBBL season, where she scored a century, equaling the tournament's highest individual score. She was retained by Southern Brave for the 2022 edition of the 100. Royal Challengers Bangalore, 2023, present. In the inaugural WPL auction in February 2023, Mandhana was signed by Royal Challengers Bangalore for 3.4 Indian rupees crores, making her the highest-paid player of the auction. She was named captain of the team. Under her leadership, RCB won their maiden WPL title in 2024. Mandhana was the second highest run scorer of the tournament and played a key role in the team's success. Untold and fun facts about Smriti Mandhana. Cricket runs in the family. Her father and brother played district-level cricket for Sangli in Maharashtra. Smriti picked up the bat seriously after watching her brother play in the nets. Left-handed batter, right-handed life. Although Smriti bats left-handed, she writes and does everything else with her right hand. She started batting left-handed by copying her brother. First Indian woman in Kia Super League. She became the first Indian woman to be signed for England's Kia Super League in 2018 and played for Western Storm, where she made an immediate impact. ICC Breakthrough Player Award. Smriti was named the ICC Women's Cricketer of the Year and ODI Player of the Year in 2018, a major breakout year for her globally. Massive fan of Sourav Ganguly and Kumar Sangakkara. Her elegant batting is often compared to the two left-handed legends she admires the most, Ganguly and Sangakkara. School once gave her grace marks for cricket. Her school was so supportive of her career that they gave her grace marks in exams to help her keep up with academics while playing cricket. Early century in domestic cricket. At just 15 years old, she scored a double century, 224*, in a one-day game for Maharashtra against Gujarat in 2013. It was a record-breaking knock. Unusual nickname, Smriti Ben Stokes. In a cheeky reference to England all-rounder Ben Stokes, her teammates once jokingly called her Smriti Ben Stokes for her explosive batting in a match. Bollywood fan, but no cricket in the house. Despite being a cricketer, she doesn't like watching too much cricket at home. She's more into Bollywood movies and enjoys light-hearted rom-coms. Shy off-field, aggressive on-field. Her calm and quiet personality off the field is a contrast to her fearless and aggressive approach at the crease. International career. Mandhana made her Test debut in August 2014 against England at Wormsley Park, scoring 22 and 51 in her 2 innings and sharing a 76-run opening stand with Tirush Kamini in the second innings as India chased down 182. In 2016, during the second ODI of India's tour of Australia, she scored her maiden international century, 102 off 109 balls, at Bellarive Oval in Hobart. That year, she was the only Indian named in the ICC Women's Team of the Year. She returned to the team for the 2017 Women's World Cup after recovering from an ACL injury sustained during the WBBL. She began the tournament with a 90 against England and followed it with an unbeaten 106 against West Indies. India reached the final but narrowly lost to England by 9 runs. In February 2019, she scored the fastest 50 for India in women's T20s, off just 24 balls, against New Zealand. A month earlier, she had scored a 50 off 30 balls against Australia in the Tri-Nation Series. She was named Player of the Series for her performances in a WODI series against England in March 2018. On August 3, 2018, she scored the first century of the Women's Cricket Super League. Later that year, she was named in India's squad for the ICC Women's World T20 in the West Indies and became the third Indian woman to reach 1,000 runs in WT20s. She ended 2018 as the highest run scorer in WODIs, 669 runs at 66.90 average, and was named ICC Women's Cricketer and ODI Player of the Year. In February 2019, Mandhana was named T20I captain for India's series against England, becoming the youngest Indian T20I captain at 22 years and 229 days, replacing the injured Harmanpreet Kaur. In May 2019, she won the CEAT International Woman Cricketer of the Year award. Later that year, she became the third fastest woman to reach 2,000 WODI runs, achieving the feat in her 51st innings. She was part of India's squad for the 2020 T20 World Cup and the 2021 one-off tests against England and Australia. In the test against Australia, she scored her maiden test century, becoming the first Indian woman to score a century in both ODIs and tests on Australian soil. She was named vice-captain of India's squad for the 2022 Women's World Cup and the 2022 Commonwealth Games. She was also part of the Indian team that won gold at the 2022 Asian Games in Hangzhou. Recent achievements, 2024 to 2025. Mandhana was included in the India squad for the 2024 ICC Women's T20 World Cup and the home ODI series against New Zealand. In 2024, she scored 763 runs in T20s, the most by any player in a calendar year. She also became the leading player for most half-centuries in women's T20s, 30, surpassing Suzie Bates, 28, and recorded 8 half-centuries in 2024 alone, a record for an Indian, overtaking Mithali Raj, 7 in 2018. She became the second Indian to score 50+ in 3 or more consecutive T20 years, after Mithali Raj. She also recorded the most runs by an Indian woman in a bilateral T20I series, 193. Breaking Mithali Raj's record of 192 against South Africa in 2018. Mandhana became the fastest Indian woman to score 4,000 ODI runs. On January 15, 2025, she scored her fastest ODI century, off 70 balls, and became the first Indian woman to score 10 ODI centuries. She is currently the highest run scorer in the 2022 to 2025 ICC Women's Championship.